Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request for 6th Pulsar, who asked for the Gundam Unit 5 in the colors of the Red Heavy from Team Fortress 2. And that's what we've got. I did the best I could with that, because that's one of those things of, it is, you know, mobile suits are not really supposed to be colored like people. So it's just kind of weird. So yeah, it's a Gundam with a weird flesh tone head and forearms. So yeah. But yeah, the G05, this is in a 600 point room, which is kind of a rough go for the Gundam Unit 5 here, but it can also do a lot of good damage because, as I probably mentioned before, and as you may have noticed, up at the top end of the point pool, there's not a lot of things with natural heavy ballistic damage. People have to specifically build their mobile suit for that. It can be done. There are plenty enough parts to do it. But if you don't bother, if you lean into your other defenses, or if you lean into attack, you can take a tremendous amount of ballistic damage, especially from, you know, the Gatling on this thing. I'm getting 237 on the Gaz, a 231 possibly a hit, yeah, on the Gaz L, which I have just about worn down completely. Somebody else got the kill shot. This is the standard G05, so it is more into its range damage than its melee, and of course, does not have a dodge roll, so I am reliant entirely on maneuver armor to pull this off, which again can be done, but got to use my arm gun because the Gatling is reloading. Did manage to knock it out of the sky. Did not have time to close and swing. I should have gone with the neutral swing. That might have done it. I usually run beam rifle on this like I run on everything else, but I went with hyper bazooka because it just seems like a more heavy kind of weapon. So, let's see, there is the Nemo 3, there is my, like, natural quarry, the enemy support, so going to wear them down as quickly as possible. Probably could have gotten the kill if that mobile suit had not, you know, slid in front of me, but now I'm getting beat up by a DJ, which is, you know, probably also the natural habitat of the G05, honestly. DJ can really, really kind of put a dent in its aspirations there. But I'm going to give it a good shot. Caught it. Fired, but it boosted forward. And now I'm just going to take the cover until the bazooka's ready again. Which it is. And better to engage that at a little bit of range anyway, because then it can't lean on that shotgun bazooka to take me down. But let's see, the Zeta did tag me, but maneuver armor held, so I did not get stopped. If it had used its grenade launchers instead, if I was closer, that could have been a problem, but got a couple of shots in. There's somebody over there, might be the Nemo 3 again, and if so, I will go after it. Bomb planted an enemy base, so, you know, it's not a bad thing for me to stay out here and keep things occupied anyway. Gonna gun down the Methus because it's not paying attention to me, and I can probably get a stun in before it gets around the corner. Or not quite, but that's okay. There's 3 things all headed towards the enemy base. There's only so much support I can provide, but I'm going to try. Yeah, somebody just got out, and I am going to gun down their mobile suit while I have a chance. Though someone is sneaking up on me to the left, so best if I close. Luckily they turned around to fight the person behind them, because that was a more pressing concern for them. Used my maneuver armor, or tried to get around that Nemo's beam. It read me like a book, because it was really dumb to do a full-on frontal attack like that. The bomb did not go off. I did, and that's kind of it for this life. But, you know, tried to provide support, tried to take out the Nemo. Did not really succeed at either, but, you know, there was an attempt. So, 4 minutes remaining. We're down about 1,000 points in a 600 room. That's really nothing. So we can even 1,600 or even 1,700 points is really not a huge deficit. So, if we're lucky and careful, we can turn this around relatively well. I'm certainly going to give it my all. And that's probably the Nemo 3 on that hill over there, in which case I have the range to make its life miserable. It probably has the range to counter me, but if it's not paying attention to me, which it doesn't seem like it's doing, I can, you know, definitely take the advantage here. And also, the Gatling firing pose for the G5, incidentally, does put its shield in front of it, so that was a good thing. See, just looking, yep, got to reposition a little bit to get back on that. I'd scope in for the added damage, and I still might, but right now, when you scope in, you don't get ASL, so your aim has to be more precise to get that added damage. Honestly, most of the time the ASL is probably more worth it. So that's just kind of something I should take into consideration more when I'm picking my targets. Let's see, didn't quite get stunned, but I am gonna... Okay, good, tackled it, and fire bazooka, and it's dead. And something is behind me. It is the Methus. Gatling's not ready yet, which is, which would be my preferred method of dealing with the Methus, but luckily, other teammate is holding it down while I do some damage to it. Zeta is in, and that looks like, yep, that looked like about when it was going to fire, so... You kind of get a sense of and a rhythm of when people are most likely to give up their iframes, and knowing how to deal with that in other people and disrupt that anticipation in your enemies is kind of the best way to go if you can. And let's see, the Nemo 3 wants to fight, so here is a rare use for me of the full 3 combo on G05. It does have melee combo controller level 2, so yeah, it can do that. And got the kill. Yep, do it. Now I'm sticking with the team as I should have been, and I am doing my job of taking down the enemy support. So, sorry, brain just vacated for a second. I hear things in the other room, so I will have to check that out in a minute. Because when you live with other people, things occur. That's totally vague. No, it sounds like somebody has an upset stomach and I want to make sure they're okay, basically. So, we had kind of a big dinner. And, yeah, just want to make sure everybody's good, so... Let's see. And firing the Gatling on the DJ, but kind of not paying enough attention to the thing on my left. And after talking about sticking with the team, that was the thing I was not doing, so... They planted a bomb in our base, which could even things up. It's, it's that question of... Can you get a broader lead before the bomb goes off, or should you defuse the bomb to maintain the lead you have? Looks like, actually, no, we planted the bomb, so we're trying to expand our lead. For some reason, I thought they'd planted the bomb in our base, but no, I guess that same person who planted before decided to do it again. They've got exactly enough time, more or less, for it to go off, so... This is actually not a bad thing because sometimes, all sorts of things can happen. I have my opinions about what usually happens, but as you can see, at least one person peeled off to deal with the bomb, so I have, we've got a couple of enemies outnumbered over here, which, again, if the team gets split up, they've got even more problems, so I'm just trying to knock this Zeta out of the sky. Didn't quite manage it, but while I was firing, I did keep track of the Gazelle, Gazelle, and knock it to the ground, so not bad. And yeah, so I think that was a pretty good round for a G5 at 600 points. Got 1,000 points of assists and did 111,000 damage, so I think that's pretty decent. And only 3 kills and 2 deaths, but yeah, given that assist score, that's kind of not surprising. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I have not played Team Fortress 2 in a dog's age. I played it a little bit on the Orange Box version for PS4, but I've never been good at mouse and keyboard for a computer, and yeah, kind of puts me at a bit of a disadvantage playing against computer players, so didn't really get that far with it when I tried it on Steam.